right, y'all, not just a ton of action this morning. I ended up I got me a new handle on my GoPro, and it's a little bit longer than my other one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but I like the tripod system on it, and it extends, so we're gonna play with it anyway. But not just a ton of action this morning. I had 2 grown does and a littling come up behind me, so I couldn't get I really just couldn't move. I guess if I was just trying to in kill mode, I could have, but I was wanting to get the camera on them. I've got to work on my camera arm. I found me a piece of little tubing in the barn last night, so I stuck it in the truck so I'll see it and try to remind me to work on it. If I can get it extended just a little bit, kind of get it out in front of me, kind of have a little problem seeing my viewfinder. And for y'all that's got bifocals and all that kind of stuff, y'all understand that things can be a little aggravating sometimes. But anyway, we're gonna customize that before long. But it was that's a pretty little place to hunt. Little red oak flat right in the middle of a pine thicket. It's just a pretty little place. Squirrels everywhere. I should have videoed some of them. Kind of get caught up in the moment. I mean, even if you don't see a deer in there, it's just a pretty place to sit. You never know what you might see. Heard some turkeys waking up and flying down. Anyway, a pretty good little morning. But we was in the house last night, and everybody kind of deciding what to eat, what they want to eat. Half the time we end up everybody sometime eating different stuff. One of them times when you just don't know what you're gonna eat. But anyway, one of the daughters was wanting something. Let me get turned right here. She said, "Oh, I sure would like some sausage balls, sausage cheese balls, whatever you want to call it." Sissy says, "We ain't got no sausage." And I looked over there. She thought about it by the time she said it. I had just brought some hog sausage in from the barn. It was in the freezer, and put it in the refrigerator to thaw. And I said, "We got plenty of sausage." So they just started filling up the sink with some warm water. Took a while. I done ate and I ain't even had any yet. But they thawed the sausage out and made us some sausage balls, sausage cheese balls, whatever you want to call it. I brought me just a few of them, because if I get started on these things, kind of like pizza, I won't quit. So this is sausage ball, sausage cheese ball, whatever you want to call it, made out of wild hog sausage. As far as I know, I ain't never sat down and made these things. It's just gonna have sausage, some cheese, and like some Bisquick's mix, whatever you want to call it. I ain't no cook, but let's try them out. These things were in the refrigerator when I got up 4 o'clock this morning. Pulled them out of the refrigerator, put them in the Ziploc bag, and they've been on the dash. So no heating. I didn't get to get any fresh. You start eating these things fresh, and you fix to eat the whole batch. So I'm just I probably could eat the whole batch cold. Let's see what that tastes like. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what. I kind of had a good idea when I started with this hog meat that it was gonna be good. I like it. I'm just honest. I like it better than deer meat. The little pork cutlets, minute steaks comparable to deer meat, whatever you want to call it. Man, they just so much more tender to me than deer. I started a Dr. Pepper. I didn't finish one this morning. This ain't number 2. Man, it's just the summer side. All of it's just good. I mean, I like deer meat and all, but my whole bunch is a little shaky sometime on this deer meat. But every one of them likes the hog stuff. So, you know, if they like that, and I ain't got to sit down and eat some of that other by myself when we cook, everybody eats it. It's just a win-win. God, that right there is good. Man, I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to share this with Pete. I'm going to give him a little bite. I ain't got but 4 of them. Should have got a 10-piece like when you go through McDonald's. I think they even got a 20-piece McNugget. That would have been a 20-piece sausage ball. That'd have been perfect. Anyway, I think I'm gonna probably. I got Rose in the back. I just got her out and walked her around, let her pee. I'm gonna keep her with me. We're gonna get her on a deer. I was probably gonna hammer one of them does this morning if they'd have got in there and got in front of the camera, but we are got to get her on some tracks. But probably going. I don't think I'm gonna hunt this evening. I'm gonna get back to the house, kind of check on things, and I think I'm gonna probably end up over the speed shop today. Alright, y'all, ran back by the house, checked on everything, everything going just lovely. So, I grabbed me a little Wild Hog summer sausage. Just stopped back by the store, got me a big old jug of water. We headed to the speed shop. See what's going on over there. Alright, y'all, we are in the trailer now. We are trying to get this wireless remote to work. We're going to get one to work. We just don't know if this is the right one or not. Alright, so we can't get to nothing, so we're going to drill it apart. I think we are. That's some dadgum steel heads, ain't it? Them things ain't worth a flip, you know. That's it. That's it. Where's our other drill? That's that thing that came from the racetrack somebody gave us. Alright, y'all, these rivets ain't drilling good. I'm gonna. What did I do with that other bit? I think it'll be good.
Which one did you put it back?
I stuck it back in the hole. These rivets ain't coming out good, so we're starting them and then we're knocking them out. Destructive today. He's got this, the heck pin in there. You can't drill straight. I'm gonna start them and then we're gonna knock them off. Now we're cooking. Operate on her. This is what we're trying to get to, this winch. Oh, that's the engage, disengage. We gotta take her apart now. Alright, y'all, so here's what's going on now. We are converting the mod to MSD ignition. We're trying to get this box mounted. Box is mounted, now we're working on the coil. tight quarters here. Tight. Brad has got this late model tore to pieces. Nearly brand new. He got it tore to pieces. Just to make sure ain't nothing wrong. We don't want to halfway do anything. We're gonna get it. Alright, we got the coil and the box mounted. All we gotta do is finish wiring it now, but I think we're gonna take a little shopping trip. Alright, y'all, so we went shopping. Let me get that before you hurt your back. Harbor Freight got us a new winch. It ain't gonna be too tall. We good.
We're gonna be able to set it in there with it.
I don't know. Alright, this is gonna take some figuring. Alright, y'all, so it's getting late. It's just about dark. Been over to speed shop pretty much the whole time. Had to run to town. I've been wanting to fool with that winch on the bottom for the bottom car in our trailer, our new old trailer. It's just got I think it was a 35, it may have been a 45, I don't forgot now, but that street stock weighs, what's it weigh, 3,200 pounds without any mud on it. And it's, you gotta put a pulley in the floor to make it pull straight. And I just felt like it was always in a bind, and I'm wanting to do a wireless remote for that thing. And the old, that's a 99 trailer's got some old stuff in it. Of course, like everything else, things change a lot. We couldn't never really find a wireless remote deal for that type of winch. So we went to Harbor Freight and ended up getting a 9,000. And we're gonna have to do just a little modifying. We're gonna end up building a frame to mount the winch on, and then mount the frame to the floor, make things a little easier, because we need to raise it up just a little bit because of the length. We've got to get around some of the framing that's on the in the ramp overs in the trailer. So, but best we got figured, it's gonna work, and that's figured. So I'm not much of an electrician, but we'll figure it out, all the wiring and all out. It's not that big a deal, but I think when we get done, the top car has got a 7,500 pound winch, and I'm sure they did that because it's such an angle when you let the pivot lift part down. I think we'll be okay on that one. I'm hoping I can get a remote deal for that, but if I can't, that's just what we'll have to work with. But we're gonna get that bottom one figured out. We know almost 100% we can get it in there. We just got to get us some tubing, build us a frame, get her bolted up, get her wired up. Then I got a new pulley to go in the floor too, because the other one was starting to wear a little bit. I think that could have been a little bit of our issues, but while it was there, I just wanted to kind of freshen the trailer up and get it to where hopefully we won't have any problems with it. I really like the trailer. Like I said, I think if I was to get a new one built right now the way we're racing, probably would get that same trailer built. I just like it. It's pretty easy to work out of. I really like it. Anyway, about dark, going to go home and see the family and see what they got going on, and we'll see what we can get into tomorrow. If y'all like our stuff, subscribe to us, Hollis Farms. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers, hollisfarms.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.